Gerry Dulac covers the Steelers for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. He joins us now. Gerry, let me start with the Minkah Fitzpatrick trade. Was this in the works with Ben still being in the lineup?
Well, Dan, good morning. I will say this, that the Steelers had been in search of a number 3 safety because they didn't feel they had any depth at the position. But then when he became available, I think what you're looking at here is their regular starter, Sean Davis, is a free agent at the end of the year. They weren't going to re-sign him. He also has a shoulder injury, but I think looking at the big picture, they felt they could get a player of Minkah Fitzpatrick's caliber that they wouldn't get a shot at in the draft. And what surprised me, though, Dan, about the deal was that just goes against everything that Dan Rooney always believed in, which is you never trade away a future number 1. That was the most surprising aspect of that deal to me. But why they made it beyond that didn't floor me.
Well, I don't know if you agree with me, but I thought that they must think a lot more of Mason Rudolph than most people do. And maybe they feel like they got a first-round talent in a quarterback. They're not going to take a step back. They're going to, bring in Fitzpatrick, and they're still going to compete for this division. Do you agree with that? Do you see that because you have to feel like Rudolph can play, or why are you making that trade right now?
Well, I think the flip side, I will agree with you in this regard, Dan. I do believe they feel that Mason Rudolph is going to surprise some people. I'm not going to sit here and predict 11-5, but I think they feel they could be or should be okay with Mason Rudolph. The flip side of that could be that because of Ben's injury, they feel they need to upgrade their defense because they're going to need their defense and a running game to carry them through this period, and neither of which have been very solid, here in the first couple games. So that could be the case too, but I will say they like Mason Rudolph, and he's really progressed a lot from year 1 to year 2.
What is Ben's future with this team?
Well, he'll be 38 when he comes back from the injury. We shall see. I was told yesterday that the organization does not believe that the injury is career-threatening. Knowing Ben with a challenge, anytime he is challenged on everything, he responds. He takes it personally, and I believe, history has shown me not to doubt him, and so I think that. I think he'll come back. He's really worked the last 3 or 4 years with his nutrition, his diet, with working out. He's in the best shape he has been for the last couple, 3, 4 years of his professional career. His arm is as strong as ever. Now, after the surgery, we shall see. But other guys have had this surgery and come back from it, and we'll see how it plays out. But I believe he'll come back. He said he wants to play out his contract, which takes him through 2021, and I believe him.
Talking to Gerry Dulac. He covers the Steelers for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Just got word the Giants have named Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback. Giants will be on the road in Tampa. Who do you think the Steelers look at as the team to beat in their division with the Ravens and the Browns?
Well, I really think they look at it as to the proven winners, and that would be the Baltimore Ravens. And certainly what we've seen in the first 2 weeks, would indicate that and even strengthen their opinion. So I think they always look at it that way. That's not to say they don't discount, what the Browns have been able to do. But, they're never going to say this, but I think they probably subscribe to the theory that, look, until you show me you can do it, I'm not going to sit here and hand you anything. Whereas Baltimore has shown that, their offense has changed. The way they play the game has changed. And certainly with Lamar Jackson and the weapons that they've given him with Marquise Brown, I think they're a more dangerous team offensively than they had been. So, but I don't think there's any question they still look at the Ravens as the team to beat in the division.
Gerry, have fun today. Play nice. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Well, Well, Dan, thanks. It was nice being with you.
Gerry Dulac, he covers the Steelers Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.